This man tried to kill himself every day. He placed different numbers of bullets in 3 glasses, and he finally picked the one with 2 bullets inside. He filled it with liquor and drank it all in one go. Then, he took out a revolver and spit the 2 bullets from his mouth, loading them into the magazine. With a cool twist of his wrist, he pointed the gun at his chin, saluted with his other hand, and began gambling with his life. Once again, he won the bet. It was because of this life or death game that he played every day. But today, such a tough guy encountered a robber. While others would have complied and laid down, he was debating which type of alcohol to buy. The robber, feeling insulted, pressed the gun to his head. The man calmly told him the gun was pointed wrong, and suggested either aiming at his heart or his head. He even motioned to the robber, saying, "If you like headshots, just go ahead." The robber was stunned by his response. The man couldn't stand it any longer, and with 2 quick moves, he took the robber down.
You either shoot me or stop wasting my time.
Another robber tried to ambush him, but he quickly subdued him as well. With a final move, he locked the man's head and throat, knocking him out cold. Finally, he grabbed a bottle of liquor off the shelf and took the stolen money from the robber's pocket, tossing it to the bartender before swaggering out of the store. The man was a retired Special Forces soldier. He had been through so many battles and killings that it left him with PTSD, which is why he played Russian roulette with his life every day. He believed that the day he lost the game would be the day he redeemed himself. His only remaining tie to the world was his sister. But then, one day, he received bad news. His sister had been severely injured while doing charity work in a slum in Brazil and was on the brink of death. The man immediately flew to Brazil. When he arrived at the hospital, he saw an Asian nurse administering medication through his sister's 4-drip. He didn't think much of it, just stood by her side. However, his sister suddenly started convulsing violently. The man immediately called for a doctor, and fortunately, they managed to save her in time. Afterward, he learned that there were no Asian nurses in the hospital, and that person had clearly come to kill his sister. But she was just a volunteer. Who could she have offended to the point that someone wanted her dead? The next day, the man received his sister's work log from one of her friends, but the recent entries had been torn out. He noticed indentations on the paper, and using carbon paper, a phone number appeared. He immediately called the number and arranged a meeting. The person on the other end was a photographer and also his sister's admirer. He explained that his sister had been secretly investigating a case of missing girls. The night before the incident, she had arranged to meet with a man and asked him to hide nearby to take pictures. After telling him this, the photographer handed the man a USB drive and quickly left. But as soon as the photographer got in his car, it exploded. The man realized that this situation was even more dangerous than he had imagined.